it's time I move over to Android. This is my brand new phone compared to the iPhone X, which, don't get me wrong, I still love iPhone, but not as much as a Samsung. One of the things recently is I've been using my iPhone. Now, my iPhone's been the center of attention of my attention for the last, I don't know how long, but there's been some crashes, there's been some breaks, and perfectly honest, I'm not really liking the iPhone ecosystem anymore. The Samsung S21. Now, it's not an S24 Ultra, the brand new phone that's currently out, and I would love to do a review on it at some point, but this here is my Samsung S21, and I absolutely love it. The first thing I like about it is technically the fact that I've got no notch up there. All I have is a little small circle for the camera, and that's it. Face ID works with it, Touch ID works with it as well, and I can also use normal phone as well if my phone doesn't match up, and I fully have Discord and everything else all pre-installed and everything all added, and it just makes more sense. And not only that, it also integrates with my business phone a lot more nicer, so it means I won't be missing any phone calls because I have a knack of missing them. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that's there. And that is superb. Like the crystal clearness of it. Even though I'm used to an iPhone X, I've been wanting an upgrade for some time. This has crashed multiple times. It's slow. It's painful just to even use. This is superb. And yes, I know. My friends have said, why don't you get the battery refurbished in this? I was looking at the battery percentage and we're at 84%. So we're just under 85%, and it is painfully slow. It crashes all the time, and I've just thought, I've had enough. So it's time I move over to Android. And this is what the selfie camera looks like. To be perfectly honest, the tones, they're exactly what I want it to be looking like. I'm really liking the interface of the camera, which, you know, I've used a Samsung before and I really like this. And the zooms on this camera, for example, going into this view, the zoom on this is 12 times zoom. That's not bad actually. And it also has the option to go super wide angle as well. So there's a lot more opportunities for a lot more things to happen with this, and it goes all the way up to 8K in regards to recording, which is more than my iPhone ever did. I am currently recording on the Samsung S21. This is what it looks like in Ultra HD. I have not put it all the way up to 8K because I'm not recording that size. I rarely ever do, but it's nice to have that option available to me. And perfectly honest, I have no idea which camera this comes with because there are 3 cameras on the very back of this device. Yes, I know the iPhone X came out about 2017 and this came out in 2021. 4 years difference. It really has shown the difference in the technologies that are in this device, including Wi-Fi 6. You've got tons of, I'm not joking, I love the fact that I've got a dual SIM card slot, so it means if I really want to start advertising a business mobile number, I can now do that because I now have a second SIM card slot that I can now take business calls on rather than going through to my personal number, which, perfectly honest, I don't really want. Even though I am directly connected to my business landline number via the SIP technology, which is superb. It's how I've always been connected. It means that I can take a landline phone call while I'm on the go. Speaking of which, so would I ultimately recommend still getting a Samsung S21 in this year? Well, for me so far, yes. I've just done it and I am so glad I made the switch. Unfortunately, Apple, you are not cutting the mustard for me. So, quite literally, I have now moved over to Android, and I'm just hoping over the next couple of weeks the experience from this Samsung is going to be much better than the Apple. I'm going to go over my experiences over the next couple of weeks in another video, just so you can see what it's like after moving over for a couple of weeks. I'm going to be using this phone as my daily driver for the next week or so, just to see how it gets along. Until next time, thank you very much for liking, commenting and subscribing. Till then, bye bye. Unfortunately, you're no longer cutting the mustard for me, or the bread, or whatever you like to call it. I have no idea what that saying is, but never mind. And I really failed that one, didn't I? I'm still going to keep half of it in because it's funny. Even though I believe this one came out before. I don't know if it came out before or after, because I didn't do the fact check before.